back to Better, everyone. We've been taken over by the table here. Absolutely gorgeous. But if you're hosting Thanksgiving dinner this year, why not wow your guests with a table setting that's going to give the turkey a run for its money? Actually, the turkey is probably not running at this point in time. Dina Manzo is here. She's the host of HGTV's Dina's Party. She certainly knows how to transform a tabletop into a sparkling work of art. She's done it right here for us today, and she's going to explain step by step how it's done. Good to have you here, Dina.
Nice to be here. Thanks for having me.
You really know your stuff. I mean, detail by detail by detail. And when you're talking about getting the table together, this to most people would look complicated. But we're going to break it down first by the colors. You say keep warm, elegant, sophisticated colors going.
Yes, obviously for Thanksgiving, you think of warmth and all the orange and rust tones. But what's really hot this year is these bright turquoise tones, the aquas.
Okay.
So a little punch of color, even though it's not the first color you think of when you think about autumn.
Right.
It's a beautiful color against all these warm tones.
Because everyone thinks of burgundy only, or maybe orange.
So don't be afraid for a little pop of color here and there.
Okay, and when you say elegance, exactly what do you mean by that?
Well, overall, people, don't be afraid to take risks with elegance. You can add that little bit of sparkle and that little bit of bling, of course. These pumpkins here are adorable. You can use real ones, of course, in gourds. You can spray the real ones as well. Okay. But these, invest in them. You can pull them out year after year, too.
I love that. And now I also noticed that here on the table you've got black, and that's one of your key points, is to be able to add that into the table.
Yeah, I mean, don't be afraid. You never, when you think Thanksgiving, autumn, you don't think of black. But this is a great way to weigh down the table, especially with this cloth underneath. The underneath cloth is black. It gives it some depth. And
this right here, this table, this setting right here, it looks really heavy, but it's pretty light, though.
These are tile remnants, and you can get them at any home improvement store. Or my favorite thing is to raid some tile shops and say, what do you got in the back that you're looking to get rid of? Sometimes they'll actually give it to you.
That's true. I didn't think about that.
So it doesn't take much to make a little tablescape, but this couldn't do a whole bathroom. So
right, just a little bit. Fabrics, you kind of touched on it a little bit earlier, but what should we be looking at in terms of fabric?
Of course, if you're going to have a Thanksgiving meal, you want something that's washable, something you could use again. Or my favorite thing to do is go to the fabric shop, again, buy remnants.
Right.
Buy by the yard. You can get these as $1.99 a yard, $2 a yard. Throw it out when you're done. You don't have to worry about that. So don't worry about buying expensive tablecloths or renting expensive tablecloths. Buy the remnants by the yard, and then you really don't have to worry about cleaning it.
Hopefully the food is so good people won't even notice, right? Yeah. At all. What about the place settings? I see here, and a lot of people are doing this, they mix and match, but again, I know I'm afraid to do that. You feel like it's going to look too discombobulated.
Well, actually, you can have all the same table settings and just mix and match the actual plates themselves. Here we have vintage, mixed with the gold and chargers, and at these big box stores, they're available for, this most expensive plate on this entire table is $9.99, this gold one.
Really?
Yeah, glasses again, $4.99.
These glasses look expensive, Dina. They do, and they're heavy.
And I know, and these are $6 a piece.
Really?
Yeah, you have to really have fun. Go shop in those big box stores. There's so many stores out there now that have all of this available to you for pennies.
The napkins that you have here, not only do you have a pop of color, but you double up on the napkins.
Yeah, it just adds some dimension. Don't be afraid, again, to mix and match the colors, mix and match the napkins. Here we add a little bit of the peacock feather that's in our arrangement, so you're tying that into the table setting as well. Okay. And the centerpiece here that you've got, that's always very tricky, because people don't want anything too big, you can't see your guests, or too small. This one is no joke, though, and you've really kind of bedazzled this one out. These are available, especially around the holidays. We just clip them right on in. A lot of these things in here are holiday finds. You can get them, again, the day after Christmas is my favorite time to shop. Just go buy them up, all different colors. You can use these real leaves. Ours are artificial, but you could use real as well. That'll save you tons of money. Go in the backyard. There's plenty you could find between twigs, leaves, acorns, pine cones, real fruit. I love using real produce in my design. Here, everything again is artificial.
Some bird hair and some peacock hair. Speaking of which, JD, you coming over? He's jacking his turkey. Got a few of his pieces in here too, right? You did a great job too. I have to ask, now that you're here, Dina, are we going to see you on any other shows, any other reality shows? Please.
She always cuts to the chase.
I just need to know.
I'm busy with Dina's Party right now.
And no more reality for you? Completely done?
Not right now. I'll make some little cameo appearances, but Dina's Party keeps. I'm running parties every week.
Everybody needs a table on a reality show, though, so you just never know.
All right, we'll keep that in mind.
I love seeing you on both, though. So good to have you here. Thanks a lot, Dina. Jump higher. All right, if you want to get lots of other great entertaining ideas, make sure to catch Dina's Party Saturday nights on HGTV.